Welcome to a new season of the Grain of Salt podcast. We're talking episode by episode through the classic anime Bubblegum Crisis. I'm Hank, and with me is Ben.
Yo, I'm gonna lead this one off. For episode 1, it's 46 minutes. There's 8 episodes, or roughly 42-ish minutes on average. Everybody should go check out the first episode and then roll back to this because it's pretty fucking cool. It's like
Pretty fucking good.
There's like some 80s aesthetics. There's like that Akira sort of shit going on. It's cyberpunky. It bops. There's a good beat. There's multiple good beats, I should say. So yeah, go check it out. And I can't contain myself any longer. Those fucking boomers, dude. Dude, I hope that everybody had like the same exact like progression I did. I was like, it was just such a hype introduction because you see it. And I'm not super familiar with the character names yet. 1 second. I don't know who it even would have been. It wasn't Pris. I don't know which one it was. Which one of the main girls. But she like fucking palm cannons like through the first boomer's body, right? And I'm like, okay, like there's these weird like they look kind of like bio robot things. All right, that's cool.
They're muscly.
And then we see a person and they're like, oh, this is a boomer. And I'm like, okay, so it's like a cult or something. And the car blows up and the fucking boomer that we are familiar with rolls out. I'm like, oh, okay. So they're like armored, like they're like an exo thing that like the person is in. All right. That makes sense. But like that kind of puts a darker tone on the thing that got blown in half earlier. And then we get the reveal that like it's just the people bursting out of skin and shit. And it was so good. I was like losing my mind. That like slow reveal of like how it actually works was fucking perfection. Oh God, it was so good.
They're just out here wearing fake human skins.
Dude, they just fucking... And then that dude just going full Akira.
Yes. He's the one. He's just absorbing like all metal in his area.
Yeah. And he's like at first he's like half of a torso or whatever. Like he keeps part of the human stuff to begin with. And
he just like merges himself onto top of another boomer that's head has been blown off.
So it was fucking great because like this whole episode, I'm like, all right, what's Hank so jazzed about? It's good music, don't get me wrong. It's good aesthetic, don't get me wrong. We got some like strong female leads here. That's pretty dope, But like, what was the hook? And then like shit gets insane, and I'm like, oh. Yeah, this was
okay. My main look was I was looking for classic anime with strong female leads. That was like the mode I was in and looking stuff. But also just the clip of Hurricane, that whole that the song just like showed up in my YouTube recommends, and I just watched that. I was like, this is so fucking good. This song rules. So that got me motivated to really check it out.
Yeah, no, and even that, I mean, I think that's just what you showed me also initially. And I'm like, yeah, that's how you get me interested in a thing.
Yeah.
A beat, a riff, a bop. So that's the pull.
The animation is good. They're like, the Iron Man suits are fucking dope.
Those fucking saber suits are cool as shit. The animation is like, this is my jam, dude. I mean, like, the animation is good, but the aesthetic rather is my jam.
It's got that late 80s but high budget because it's an OVA.
Yeah. the color palette, like, it's such a nostalgic, like, not the entire color palette, but like the specific kind of like electric blue that they use for like the electricity and stuff, like the little shocks and whatever. I don't know. It just it feels right. But yeah,
and like, you know, the just like peak of cell animation era stuff with just that has budget behind it, just like holds up incredibly well.
the motorcycle fucking turned into like a exosuit.
You both
thing.
could turn into an exosuit that goes on top of your exosuit.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking so good.
Like it's got so, because it's got like all the stuff you love of like Sentai fucking mech shit, and then but also is like a little more adult than that stuff is generally, so it can be fucking grosser.
Yeah,
about like the things they're fighting or whatever.
Man,
and yeah.
Also, we got
but also other
fucking,
the kid looking at his sister's boobs is also
I was
fucking,
right,
God damn it.
right. I was debating leading until like our reveal of the insane Akira villain. I was like, I'm gonna.
There's more memorable stuff.
I'm gonna lead with that because it's my only disappointment so far.
It is cursed.
I was like, what the fuck? I get, like, here's the thing. It wasn't like terrible. Like, it didn't linger or anything. Like, no. I don't know. Maybe he was
You're just like, fuck.
Maybe he was
Why
just.
How did that happen?
I mean, maybe she shouldn't have her tits hanging out.
Disagree.
It's the problem. The problem is that it's anime and there's way too much other shit that backs it up and makes it worse. And I guess even the context just here is like, I don't know. It's brief, but it's enough.
Yeah. It's like one joke or bit or whatever. But it's like
if
I
rolled in on a female relative, like with an insane amount of cleavage, I'd be like, Jesus, calm down. I wouldn't be looking like every sibling does. And then at first, I mean, I did question after that if they were siblings, because I'm like, I feel like we just saw them confirmed to be siblings in a backstory. But like, maybe I was wrong. Maybe they're not.
No. I really like how they do backstory stuff.
Oh, that shit was cool.
It's pretty fucking seamless. Of just like that, she's just like swimming in the pool, and it cuts to like what she's reminiscing about.
Yeah, dude.
Seeing her dad like developing the boomers, and then like his building is exploded.
Yeah. And like, I mean, it's that there's like that initial, maybe a tiny brief bit of confusion, right? Like, oh, is this happening now? Who is this? And then you like, it cuts back, all the shit falls in line, but like, it doesn't explain it in a way where it like feels like the audience is dumb.
No, it's conveying it all the information is being conveyed to you through the editing.
Yeah,
this being a flashback, it's just well edited.
Yeah. No, it was super good.
And then at the end, they do it with Cheryl, or the little girl robot, with her.
Yes,
her flashes of like being built.
This little thing came out in a pre Porygon Pokemon episode world. There was so much flashing.
Yeah. And then like I like how they clue you in that she's a robot is part of her drawing is the thing that one of the girls like
drew on the sidewalk
that
the satellite
picked up.
It was so fucking
That's their
cool.
tip that this girl's like hooked into the satellite network.
Yeah, man.
Then she uses to blow herself up at the end.
Well, and then she's just standing there with like the shit like going into her legs and stuff.
Yeah, just being absorbed.
Oh my god, it's fucking cool. Man.
Yeah, man. It's fucking good. It's about the that fucking dirtbag cop that's hitting on Pris, and she's just like, I fucking hate police.
I hate
Go
police,
away.
especially the AD police. And he's like, well, who likes police? Am I right?
God, he's such a piece of shit.
Just a fucking...
I'm worried they're gonna try and make me care about him later or something.
Yeah, or like they end up actually getting together. That's like the worst case scenario, because like he should not be rewarded for that level of shitty persistence.
Yes.
Her line though, her fucking line, like instead of chasing girls' asses, maybe you should chase boomers' asses. Like do something useful for the city. Here, throw up my drink, or throw up my cup.
Yeah.
He's also fucking stupid. Like, just, I wonder if Pris is one of the Saber Knights. I'm like, dude, come on. Like, I recognize that you exist in this world, and you're not looking at it from a third-person perspective, but goddamn, that's twice now, man. Come on. I'll give him a pass on the first one, but Jesus.
Yeah, I've been watching Sailor Moon, where the idea that people don't recognize who they are is fucking laughable.
Oh yeah,
That's like a thing that happens, is like figuring out who they are. Like the idea that would be a thing is hilarious because they don't have masks even.
yeah, just out there. At least here they got the.
I love when they're riding the bus in their suits. That shit's amazing.
That was as soon as they like show all the people like making those what the fuck faces, and then it shows them in the back just chilling. I'm like, yeah, that's a Hank moment. It was great.
Love it. Just, it's just fucking good and cool.
Yeah, dude. God, I didn't know that it was. I mean, I guess I think even just from the Hurricane, like song clip, you don't fully get it. I don't think it reveals too much about everything that's going on. Like, I didn't expect it to be so cyberpunk, and that was just it turns out that's what I like, that and like the whole Akira shit and just the style of fighting and I like just everything. Like, turns out that's what I'm in the mood for. Like, I was little not slow to be invested, but just like wondering what we're gonna end up with, right? And then very pleased.
Yeah, man. Shit's just good.
I'm so
I don't know.
I'm so excited to see where it goes.
Yeah, because then I don't know. I've never watched the series before. I've been sitting on having watched the first episode for a while and going like, we need to do this.
Yeah, man. I'm pumped.
And also it's just the fact like the animation is so good because it's an OVA, they put like 3 episodes out in a year and then like went to like 2 episodes a year by like the second half.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So they had like plenty of time to like get the shit right.
Yeah. And I mean, it fucking pays off. It all like I did not notice any wonk. It was all very nice.
Yeah, and like, God, it's just like the boomers are so gross.
Yeah, man. That there was like when Pris takes like the bike suit thing down like into the big boomer like throat, and it's just like organic. It's organic.
Doing her Death Star run.
Yeah, man.
To find a
All those...
fucking skull in the center and just shoot it.
Getting down, yeah, she like finds this skull and just shoots it in the head. I'm like, oh, we're doing this. And then it's just like, bam. Bam, 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 bam. And I'm like, fuck, yeah.
Just everything, just like the coolest shit. What would be the coolest shit?
Yeah, dude. Her fucking, even the gun, like, the right when the boomers like capture her and they're still just kind of like people except for the one dude, and she has that. I mean, it's like more than a handgun, but it doesn't look like insane. But she like shoots and it just like fucking the bullet like super high caliber and it just like sinks into shit. That was good.
Yeah.
Just a lot of good moments.
She shoots the woman who's Boomer who hasn't transformed yet, and then she just like vomits up the bullets.
Yeah, dude. Just throws the fuck up.
Classic Venom shit.
I'll say,
and when she's like kidnapped in the car, and she's like listening to them, and then just fucking kicks the fucking driver, and the car fucking flips over. She kicks the door open and walks out. I'm like, next time you crash, like just do it. Make sure it's not so bad or whatever. Yeah. And the car just fucking explodes. God.
Yeah. Oh,
and for like a 45-minute episode of a thing, like it just fucking moves.
Yeah, totally. To give a better, I guess this could have been a thing earlier on, to maybe suggest what the aesthetic is for people who are more interested. But the exact brand of Cyberpunk we're getting is as soon as I forget the dude's name. Do we know the cop's name yet? I don't know.
Yeah,
fuckface cop. When he gets in the car and he like presses the button and he like starts flying and just like, oh, that fucking like futuristic but also late 80s car aesthetic, like the speedometer and shit, and it just kind of like outrun vaporwave. God, that was so cool. I was so hyped just watching the speedometer go up, and it's like that weird retro futurism shit. I love it. It's like the perfect
Leon McNichol.
Ugh. His English VA would be Brad.
Yeah.
A lot of good shit.
Lots of high quality action.
We'll see how it goes, but so far this is also like the kind of, for lack of a better word, like you know what, there is a bad, I was gonna say fan service. The better word, I guess, is like sex appeal, right? Because it's sexy. It lets its characters be like sexy, whatever, you know? Well, they're like pop
Their
stars,
mech suits
whatever.
have hips.
Well, yeah, which they reference, but they don't like fucking linger on it, right? Again, like they're not making it fucking weird. Like
the camera isn't super leering about it.
Yeah. Like they just exist.
Like the main girl's like, her like front is owning a lingerie shop, but
yeah. Well, that
one girl just like picks up a pair of panties, but it's not like fucking zooming in or anything. It's just like a flat camera.
I do love that she's like, oh, how exotic, like blah blah blah. They're like just perfectly fucking clear. Like there's nothing. It's just completely clear material. Fucking wild.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I forget which girl it is, but when they roll into the military office and he's like, "Oh, you're woman or women?" She's like, "Yeah, you can't hide this figure." It's like, well, not in those suits, no. Those hips don't fucking lie, dude. I don't know which girl's suit it is, but one of them is like fucking bodacious.
Yes.
Like the hips are just insane.
It's very funny.
They're cool.
But, yeah.
Though.
Yeah, exactly. They get to just be cool.
Again, I don't
That's the
know.
important thing.
I don't know which girl it would be, but there's like two of the suits were like kind of close in shading. They're like different shades of green, but the one with the orange visor, I mean, I'm familiar with that aesthetic from Halo, but like that's classic. The very light olive green, then the bright orange visor is just so cool. And it has like the rounded top. Those suits are just so fucking
Lena's.
cool.
I think that's Lena.
Okay. Hopefully by the end of this season of Grain of Salt, I'll have learned their names, but you know, no guarantees. Yeah.
Yeah, so it goes. Yeah, not that much else to say. It's just fucking good.
Yeah, dude.
It grabs you with the fucking music right away, I would say. And then it's just like stuff's happening and compelling.
Yeah.
The whole way through.
Yeah. No,
it's just fucking cool. Like it just radiates fucking being cool.
Yeah, even the times when there's not like action actively happening on the screen, like it's just vibes all the way through.
Yeah. Totally.
Very
So
enjoyable.
yeah, that's episode 1 of This Grain of Salt.
Yeah.
A little short little podcast for you as a treat.
Yeah.
And we'll come back with more episodes. Salt Circle Podcast, gmail.com, Salt Circle Pod on Twitter, anchor.fm/Salt Circle, and I'm on Twitter at Comic Panels.
I'm not on Twitter, but I am on board with this anime.